What's up, guys? Back again with another mini quad video, and I have to fix the battery box on the OG Teo Teo because we chooched that. So I'm thinking maybe cut along the edge here, cut this whole box out, and then just weld a battery box in like to the frame. But yeah, you guys see my vision. There's bars down here, plastic box out, build a metal box. So we got this metal over here. We have like a strip, another strip. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. That's what we're working with. And the carb is still over here. I had the air compressor on, so now I can take the air and blow it through here. But a new carb for this thing was $14. So yeah, I just went ahead and spent the $14. But we're still gonna try to make this one work because it's the original one, so sometimes those work better. But I'm gonna get some of this stuff picked up here, get myself in order. Got the air compressor hooked up. I'm pretty much just gonna blow some air through some of these holes and clean it up. I saved you guys the trouble of watching me just blow dust and spray this with carb cleaner. So that's all I did to that. I just gotta get this back installed onto here. My dad gave me this gas tank. This is really cool because there's a shut-off valve, so we can go ahead and put gas in here. And I can use this for different projects that need gas and stuff. Because, I mean, it just has the shut-off valve on it, and that's super nice. And it's a decent little gas tank to just have around for a little gas in it. Okay, I just did a couple of things. I got the battery hooked up. I put the exhaust back on, so it's not just coming out of there, a little back pressure, maybe it'll help it run better. Carb's back on. Gas is hooked up. Turn this gas on. Gas is on. We got a lot of crap going on here. Where's the key even? There we go. Not a bunch of drips coming out of the carb, that's a good sign. Gotta make sure I turn it on instead of off. I don't know, I can't see, we'll find out. Oh, we turned it off. There we go. Oh. Oh, girl. Come on, you know you want it. Trying to get it to start without using any brake cleaner or anything. Come on, old girl. She knows she wants to start. She's just being a bitch. Trying to find out where to put this GoPro here. None of this is working. Hold on. Something just happened. Can we break the starter or something, boys? What the fuck? She was just about to fire up. For fuck's sake. So I pulled the cover back off, and that little chain that we sprayed grease on said no thank you. So now I gotta try to figure out what size this chain is because this is puny. Okay, so yeah, that kind of puts an end to me dicking around with this thing today. I have a new carb coming, and now I just ordered the new starter chain, and it comes with the paper gasket that goes around there. So I had started a parts list for this thing, and now we need to add new starter chain, and that was $17. So we're keeping track of everything here. If I can make this original motor run beautifully, I'm gonna find the exact number on the Predator engine that's over there, find the exact price of that, and I'm gonna delete it off of here if this 110cc percolates the way it should, because this is our $500 series and we're trying not to go over $500. The rims and tires and the hubs were kind of a little steep, so we'll have to try to figure that out, make sure everything stays. I mean, if we go a little over 500, whatever, but we're gonna try to stay in the budget. So this thing's kind of just chilling right now. We're gonna switch gears. I want to go ahead and get the battery box, put in this Teo over here. Boys, we broke the plastic out in the woods. Getting a little too fucking rowdy, and yeah, jeez. But let me get some of this plastic cut out of here and we'll get back. All it took was a little tiny cut right here, just that. This whole box just fucking fell out. We annihilated this thing, boys. Chooched her up. I have to set the camera down to get this thing out of here. Battery box! Never heard of her! Let's get this fucking custom one going, boys. I cut the plastic out. I actually had cut up the old plastic and took the box, because we'll make the metal box we're gonna make, we'll make it around the plastic box. I think that'll just be a little better to have the battery sitting inside of a plastic box instead of it sitting inside of metal. So we had taken a couple measurements. This is the height of the battery, and width, yada yada yada, you understand here. This is the top of the battery. This is gonna be the bottom. I didn't write a measurement yet because I just put the plastic piece down, so I know it's gonna be a little bigger. But we want 7 inches on the side. I'm gonna make a little flap on the top here, and then we don't need the side wall to be as big as the 7 inches here, so we're only gonna do 5 inches on the face, 7 inches on the side, 7.5. So the little flaps, I'm just gonna have them slide underneath here, and then we'll weld them, and then it'll just sit here and drop down. It'll have room to be away from the shock. It'll be in a little box. Yeah, we're gonna get a couple little lines drawn on there and get cutting. Okay, so that's what I came up with. Set the battery in the middle. This will come up, this will come up, these will come up, and then bend their little flaps on the top here. Get it tack welded up the side. And yeah, so I'm gonna get the cutoff wheel out and start cutting. I'm sure these will not be straight lines by the time I'm done. So I don't have safety glasses right now, so please forgive me. here we have it. Now we bend some ears up and get a box going on here. And I got my little jig set up here. I'm gonna give this a little heat so it bends easier. It might not even need the heat, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's see if I can get you guys set up here. Can you see that? Yep. Kinda. We're gonna run it. Bend one. Rinse and repeat. I had to do a little beating after I bent it. With the plastic box. Slides right in and out of there. Put these marks a little wide. So when we bend them up, it should be perfect. Okay. We have our little box crafted up. So the idea is it just sits in here. I have to bend some tabs to the appropriate length. We're gonna set it in there. Hopefully that holds the weight of that because it's kind of heavy, the battery is. I am going to have to cut some of these flaps down because it's a little too big to sneak into here. I can't even really test fit it with how big it is. So we're going to cut that down a little bit. Actually, now that I have it in there, I need to be a little bit more graceful on this one. So I'll remark this line. Ricky's here. Rode the blaster here.
A little cold.
Little cold. But I'm going to remake this line and I'm going to cut those off. The box is marked. 1, 2. Plastics are off. This is going to sit in between these two lines. Drop this in. This zip tie won't be here, but there's a line right here along this zip tie. Cut this zip tie too. Those will be gone as well. And maybe I'm going to add a little cock to it so the battery sits like that a little bit more. But yeah, this is like that. That's perfect. So the box is mounted up. Ordered the chain for this thing because that just sucks. But the hubs and the wheels and everything are on the way. So it'll be really cool to see the little go-kart tires on here. I don't have anything else for tonight. That's it. So, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Have a nice night.